Good evening, everyone. Today is January the 18th. We have quite an interesting setup today in the pound dollar, which I want to share with you. As you can see from the chart, that the pound has moved upwards about when it took out the first structure point at 155.33, moving through the 157 all the way up to the 159.80. I have discussed this with you in yesterday FX Street webinar, the webinar I did on FX Street. And if you can go to the recording on the website or on FX Street website, you will see that I was mentioning this point exactly, that we should be going up to test the 159.80, and then that will be the point where the market or the pound will decide that either it's going to break out to the upside, creating a new upward trend, or the pound is going to retreat. Right now, as you can see, that on the intraday, you can see that the pound dollar this is the break above the 159.80, and there was several attempts to break to the downside, holding, as you see how well it has held the 159.80, and now towards the end of the session we did break below the 159.80, which would indicate the high probability that the pound now should be breaking all the way down, and unless it goes back above the 159.80, then we can consider that this move has ended, and we should look for a pullback in the pound dollar and a push higher in the US dollar. So this is quite an interesting setup, and just to confirm that, you can see also that the dollar is gaining strength slightly, if you will, against the euro. As you can see, the pullback, it went again to the 144 and pulled back. The same thing with the Japanese yen, and the same thing with the Australian. So we are beginning to see some strength, if you will, or some buying that is coming in the dollar, and that is the dollar index. We did break below the structure of 79.05, and now we reverse towards the end of the day and closing at 79.22. So these are all positive signs for the dollar. So we should be looking tomorrow towards buying the dollar pairs. Have a great evening.